What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle. Yes, this is the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. I'm talking this from right here, King Hussle. King Hussle X1M, no rags, just riches. King Hussle Crazy Reactions, the Hussle Family, Turn Motivation into Means, Dog Pound Exotic Pumps, Goosebump Horror Stories, Sleeping with the Rain, King Hussle 2.0, Milwaukee Made King Hussle, and King Hussle Live. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom of the description, all my social media links will pop up. Alright, got a lot of fake King Hussle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or a video. Make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for, alright? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything, so let's get this thing started. What to do, my real King Hussle fans, supporters, subscribers, my real Hussle Nation Empire family members, and we are back at it again with the gems. I'm back at it again with the sauce. I'm back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you're tired of being a zero, you're ready to be your family hero, listen up, take a seat, get your notepad, get your pen, and let's get to it, because I got some real good information. I got another bank, another credit union that's going to give you the bag. All right, now a lot of people be trying to figure out where they can get loans, how they get loans, this and that. Like, a lot of people want to figure out how to get money in general. A lot of people trying to figure out how they can get rich. A lot of people trying to figure out how they can start making passive incomes. A lot of people out there tired of working 9-to-5 jobs. There's a lot of people out there with no job and trying to figure it out in life still. So with that being said, I got y'all. I'm going to drop some gems that's going to help us win. All right, so today we're going to talk about ViStar Credit Union, and they are giving up to $50,000 personal loans with just your signature. Yes, it is relationship based, which means as long as you have a bank account with them, as long as you've been banking with them for at least 6 months with regular deposits into your personal bank account, they will work with you to get you as close to $50,000 as they can. All right, so let's break it down how you can get approved for this $50,000 ViStar Credit Union bank. Now, what you need to understand is a lot of people want to get loans. A lot of people want to get funded. A lot of people want money for a lot of different things. It's a lot of people out there with good credit scores that still get denied for these loans. Now, when it comes to getting approved for any type of loan, there's 3 key factors that plays into your credit report, and that's payment history, your age, and how much debt do you have. They want to see how long have you been managing this X amount of debt, because that determines a lot of different things. What does it determine? Okay, let's put it to you like that. Like this: the more debt that you have, it could show that you could pay off and pay down on your credit report, the more money they'll lend you. The less debt that you have, the less money that they'll lend you if you even get approved. If you don't have any debt on your credit report, if you don't have anything to show on paper that you're paying off to show these banks, lenders, and groups that you can manage money, they're not going to fund you. Now, people got to understand this. Now, just because you get an account paid off and then you get a good credit score, boom, that's not where it ends. That's not where it starts. A lot of people feel like they get an account, they pay it off, they get a good credit score, then they can just go start getting major loans, credit cards. No, you have to always keep good debt, a good amount of debt on your credit report to show these banks, and groups that you can really manage money. So it's always good to have the most debt on your credit report as possible. Now, it's a lot of people out there with debt, with collection accounts that they have reporting on their credit reports. You got 3 FICOs. You got TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Each FICO reports different accounts. So each account has its own amount, but it's all calculated into one number, which is your overall debt, and the payment history coming from that overall debt. That's why people add trade lines, primary trade lines and credit builder trade lines, because these are accounts that will report to your credit report that help your debt, help your payment history, that will help you get the loans, credit cards, and lines of credit that you need, because these are things that they look at. When people go apply for loans or credit cards, they don't look at your score. They look at your payment history, your age, and how much debt do you have. Then they go look at how much money do you make, because if you got a whole lot of debt that you haven't been managing and you don't make enough money, why would they approve you? If you got a whole lot of debt that you've been managing and you make enough money, why wouldn't they approve you? So it all goes off what's on papers. Everything is based on what's on paper. Can you show on paper, which is your credit report, that you can manage money, that you have been managing money? Now, there's a lot of people out there that was into the credit cleaning and repair, trying to delete every account off their credit report to get their debt down, which is the wrong thing to do. And then you got these people who don't know nothing about credit that's actually doing it for you guys, mailing in tons and tons of letters on a daily basis, going through all that work. When it comes to credit repair, let me give you guys some gems. When it comes to credit repair or credit repair in general, you don't want to delete accounts. What you want to do is you want to, if you have accounts on there that you can start paying on, you want to start opening those accounts and start paying on those, because you don't. If you delete an account, you do deleting the debt and the age on your account. Now, let's say you got an account on there that you've been making payments on and you got late payments. You don't want to delete that account because you delete the account and the payments and everything. You want to reverse the payment. You got bankruptcies. You can delete the bankruptcies off your credit report. These are things you can delete. You don't want to delete those accounts. You want to get them in good standing, because that's going to keep your age, keep your debt, and get your payment history back up. And a lot of people don't understand that. So people go from $60,000 to $5,000. You messing your credit up. You're messing up your opportunity to be able to get approved for these high limit loans, credit cards, and lines of credit on the personal or business side. Because let's say you want to leverage your personal credit towards your business credit and you ain't got enough debt, they're not going to approve you. And this is why a lot of people don't get approved, because of the debt, payment history, how much they make, all that on their credit report. So you got to add trade lines. The more debt that you have, the better position you'll be in to getting approved for funding, personal or business. They have many trade line sites on the net that you can go to start getting major funding, from Credit Strong, Magnum Credit, Trade Line Supply, Unique Primary Trade Lines with Gambit, Self, Ava's, Kickoffs. There's so many places. So let me break it down to you. So CreditStrong.com will give you a $10,000 trade line installment loan. Magnum Credit will give you up to $30,000 in installment loans. Self, Ava's, and the Kickoffs, they all report your rental history and things like that. Then you got the credit builder loans from these credit unions. So Insight Credit Union give you a credit builder loan for $5,000. Bank of America will give you a credit builder loan for $5,000. Credit Ninja will give you a personal credit builder loan for $5,000. DCU will give you a $2,500 credit builder loan. Like, there's banks out there that give credit builder loans at decent amounts that will report to your credit report as primary trade lines. You need at least 5 primary trade lines on your credit report and at least 2 credit cards. So you got to know these things, because not knowing this information and have these things in order is what's going to get you denied. So you need 5 primary trade lines, and that's line of credit, revolving, installment, auto, and mortgage, or 2.5 year backdated rental history. Those are the 5 primary trade lines that you need right there. And then you need 2 credit cards. A lot of people don't got those. That's why they got trade line sites for people to buy and they get all of it at one time as a package deal. Like, this is what people are doing to build their credit. This is what people are doing to build the credit on their CPNs. This is what people are doing to get funding, loans, credit cards, lines of credit. This is what people are doing. A lot of people don't understand what a CPN is. A lot of people don't know what a CPN is. A lot of people feel like a CPN is just a free credit profile where you can just go get everything and anything that you want. And no, it's nothing like that. Legitimate, legal CPNs, you still have to build from the ground up. People are using pre-built CPNs, aka profiles, using other people's information and just piggybacking off that, and we're not doing that. That's illegal. We're not doing that. Once you learn credit, once you learn how to build credit, establish credit, your whole life will change, because now you know how to just walk in the bank and get money. You can get this credit card, you can get that credit card, you know how to use this credit card to make that payment, you know how to use that credit card to make this payment, you know how to use your credit cards to pay for themselves. You can use each credit card to pay for each other. That's how the rich get rich and the poor stay poor. You can take those credit cards and leverage money off of those cards. How the rich get rich and why the poor stay poor. Then you got trust funds and bankruptcies, irrevocable trust funds and bankruptcies. It's how you secure your bag. See, a lot of people don't know these loopholes, and like, credit is everything. Like, knowing the business, knowing what's actually going on out here in the world and how these people is really getting rich and why the poor is staying poor, because a lot of this is not being reported. Like, oh, he just did this today, and oh, he filed bankruptcy today. No, a lot of this is not being reported, so we don't know about it. So once you hear it, you think it's cap, fake, scam, this and that. When if you really paid attention and open your eyes up to the world, it's a lot going on in the world. It might look good on camera, it might look good on the screen, but behind the scenes, it's a lot going on. Like I told y'all before, a lot of these movies was funded off Ponzi schemes and fraud and scam. A lot of these businesses was operating and funded off scams and fraud, drug money. Y'all just don't know. Like, do you ever just sit back and be like, where did all these people get this money from? Like, what did they do to get some money? Like, you ever just think about all the people on Shark Tank? Like, where they get this money to invest into this product? Loans. I used to always think like, man, how is they getting all this money? Man, it's always some white people that get money. Like, why white people always got money? I'm not racist or nothing, but it's like, why always it's more white people with money than black people or any other people? And then I started doing my research, like, oh, so they understood business. They got the business game down. They just passed it on down. They understood trust funds and bankruptcies and legal loopholes and things like that, and they just utilized it. They just exploited it, which any and every successful person in this world is doing, because they got people on their teams that know about these things that's helping them do the exact same thing. So you guys gotta be more smart and be more aware of what's going on out there. Because if you don't, then you'll be in a position where you just gotta keep figuring out forever. And you don't wanna be that person. So ViStar Credit Union is giving out $50,000 personal loans as long as you've been a member for at least 6 months, and as long as you've been making regular deposits into that bank account. So vystrcu.org is their is their website. So personal loan versus line of credit. Now, a lot of people don't understand the difference between a personal loan and a line of credit. They're giving personal loans and line of credits for up to $50,000 depending on what you get approved for. Now, in my eyes and what I feel and what I suggest people get those line of credits, because you're only responsible for what you use. But if you get a personal loan, you're responsible for the whole thing, no matter if you use the whole thing or not. So you decide, would you want to be responsible for money that you didn't use? Because y'all all know, majority of the people in the world will act like that. Like, why do I got to pay this back and I didn't even use all of it? People make excuses all day, every day, and try to. So if you're that type of person, which is 99.9% of the people in the world, just get a line of credit, because whatever you use, you're only responsible for it, and whatever that you don't use, you're not responsible for it, which will help you. All right, so whatever life brings, they have a loan option tailored to your needs. All right, so pay off your high interest credit cards, make some home improvements, or cover unexpected expenses. It's quick and easy to apply, no collateral required. All right, so what's the best for you, personal loan or personal line of credit? So like I told you before, they got personal loans and personal lines of credit up to $50,000. No annual fees. The rate type is fixed with the personal, and then the competitive rate for the personal line of credit. So they'll literally let you calculate your loan. So let's just say you get a $50,000 loan with a term of 84 months with 10% APR. You'll be so look. With $50,000, you'll be paying back $69,725, and your payments will be $830 a month for 84 months. And that's with an APR of 10%. So you just got to do the math and do your calculations on, how much you'll be paying back, because people here, you can get this amount, you can get that amount, but now it comes to, okay, once you get it, that next month, you got to start paying it back. So it's like, okay, what you gonna do? Do you got enough money to pay it back? Are you in the position to pay it back? Like, what's going on? And a lot of people know that they don't be in the position to pay back this money and these funds, so they hate and make comments on this and that and all this cap and nah. You just in a position where you can't do it. Everybody in the world is not broke. There's people in the world that got a couple of dollars that can invest into credit repair and trade lines. They ain't millionaires or 100,000-aires, but they got a couple of dollars. Not everybody not $0 broke. It's a lot of different brokes out here. Like, you can have $100,000 to be broke. Like, it's different out here. So people just gotta understand, like, everybody not in the same position. You can't feel like everybody in the world is broke as you, or everybody in the world think like you, or everybody in the world in the same position as you, because they're not. And I had to learn that myself. And once you learn that, you take things, you'll start seeing things a little bit different. So ViStar Credit Union giving out the bag, $50,000. Like I said, $50,000 for 84 months at an interest rate of 10%. You'll be roughly paying back $69,000, $70,000, $20,000 extra on that. And you gotta always playing a part on that credit score. So you got a bad credit, you're going to have a high APR. If you got good credit, you're going to have a lower APR. So having them credit scores really help you and save you money when it comes to these type of things right here. So, all right, make sure y'all tapping in with 5-Star Credit Union. That's bystrcu.org. They're giving out the bag up to $50,000 personal loans and personal lines of credit. Don't miss out. Go get approved. Just your signature. It's a signature loan too, so they just going off your signature and do what you gotta do with that money. Shout out to all my real King Hussle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me to keep going. Y'all motivate me to keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me to keep you entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one limit gems are $1,000, but for limit time only, I'm doing it for $350. Yes, $350 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the $350 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right? No screenshot, no reply, no 21 questions, and please do not yo me. Also, make sure y'all tapping in and getting y'all in-person limited gems. $6,500, $500 deposit. The rest of the money will be in person. I'm gonna help y'all get in the game, start making some quick, fast, easy money, thousands with your credit methods, all that. Make sure y'all getting y'all credit mentorship for $2,500. Starting at $2,500. You got to pay for your own trade lines, but I'm going to be hands-on, helping you with certain things, certain trade lines. I got some trade lines, things like that. So start at $2,500. Make sure y'all tapping into the Telegrams, New Age Credit Pair, and the Millionaire Network. Still look for people for the production company. Still look for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, and women. You rap. We'll do a lot of skits, vlogs, movies, music videos, traveling, networking, making money, and having fun. Make sure you go follow my reaction channel, King Hussle Crazy Reactions. We turning up and we going up over there. Make sure you go follow my music channel, King Hussle X1M. Just dropped a new mixtape, Hustle and Flow, and a new single, Miss Coleman. Go like, share, comment, subscribe over there. Make sure you tap into my clothing line, my apparel, Hussle Department. That's Hustle Department of French. Dropping joggers, kids apparel, and apparel real soon. So make sure y'all tapping in on that. Make sure you go follow my horror story channel, Goosebumps Horror Stories. Make sure you go follow my rain channel, Sleeping with the Rain. And make sure y'all stay tuned and stay alert, because I promise you, we about to get to this bag. We finna make it happen, all right? So with that being said, it's your boy King Hussle. Y'all know how to get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson or video. Peace.